My brothers and sisters, for generations, Africa has carried invisible chains. These are not the iron chains of the past, but the chains of debt, dependency, and domination. They come to us smiling, carrying contracts and promises, but behind every promise is a trap. They call it aid. They call it stability. But in reality, it is nothing less than a new form of slavery. Look around our continent. Every year, billions of dollars flow into Africa in the name of loans and development. But at the very same time, billions more flow out through interest payments, unfair contracts, and corrupt deals. What is left for the people? Our schools are falling apart. Children study by candlelight because electricity is too expensive. Our hospitals have no medicine and doctors work without pay. Farmers feed other nations while their own families remain hungry. And our youth, full of talent and dreams, see no opportunity but to risk their lives crossing deserts and seas. This is not development. This is strangulation. This is the deliberate keeping of Africa on its knees. And who designs this tragedy? The so-called international institutions, the IMF, the World Bank, the WTO. They sit in offices thousands of miles away and dictate what African nations must do. They tell us to cut social spending, to privatize our resources, to sell our lands, to weaken our currencies. They tell us it is for stability. But whose stability? The stability of their corporations, their banks, their power, not ours. But today, my brothers and sisters, a wind of awakening blows across Africa. From Ouagadougou to Bamako, from Accra to Kinshasa, our people are beginning to say, enough. We will no longer be laboratories for foreign policies. We will no longer accept conditions that kill our future. We will no longer measure progress by what outsiders demand. Our sovereignty is not for sale. Our dignity is not negotiable. Think of the African farmer who wakes before the sun, tills the soil with bare hands, and still cannot afford bread for his children, while foreign companies export tons of cocoa, gold, and oil from his land. Think of the young African student who dreams of becoming a doctor or engineer, but finds no jobs because our industries are kept weak, so that we remain dependent on imports. These are not isolated struggles. These are the scars of a system built to keep us dependent. But there is another way, and it begins with us. We must feed ourselves with the richness of our land. Africa has the soil, the rivers, the sun. Why should our people be hungry? We must process our own minerals and resources. Gold, oil, cocoa, and diamonds must no longer leave Africa unrefined. We must educate our children not to be servants of foreign companies, but builders of African industries and African futures. And above all, we must unite. The borders drawn by colonizers were meant to divide us, but our destiny is one, and our strength is in unity. Do not believe that real power rests only in governments or palaces. The true power is with the people. When the farmer plants his seed with courage, when the teacher teaches with hope, when the youth rise with determination, then no IMF, no foreign army, no empire can stop us. The struggle is not only political or economic, it is also mental. For too long they told us Africa is poor. But Africa is not poor. Africa is rich, yet robbed. They told us we cannot survive without them. But we can. They told us we should remain silent. But we will speak louder than ever. This is our generation's test. Our fathers fought colonialism with rifles. Today we fight neo-colonialism with courage, unity, and vision. And we will not fail. Because when a people awaken, no force on earth can push them back to sleep. I say to you, the dawn has already begun. The chains are breaking. The lies are crumbling. The spirit of Africa is rising. Not tomorrow. Not one day.